right, without further ado, whenever you are ready, go ahead.
The touchdown of the Space Shuttle Atlantis on July 22nd, 2011 effectively ended the U.S. manned space program. 1 month later, on August 24th, an unmanned Russian rocket headed to the International Space Station failed and crashed back to Earth. This caused Russia to suspend any future launches. In the span of just 1 month, the Earth had lost its entire ability to send and retrieve humans from space. This was all while there's 6 people still on board the space station. The Planetary Society is our country's best hope for the advancement of science and space exploration. As students, we need to be inspired to continue this long and difficult journey towards our degree. I am interested in space exploration. I am a member of the Planetary Society. I have taken astronomy courses at this university and I've conducted research on this topic. Today I want to talk about just how bad the space program has become. I want to talk about the Planetary Society and their fight to restore our dominance in space. And then I want to paint a picture of what the world would look like without and with this organization. First, let's talk about our decline in space exploration. The top picture shows a retired space shuttle on a barge heading to a New York City museum. Some find it exciting, but it definitely marks the end. The next picture of Apollo 17 in 1972 is the last time humans stepped foot on the moon, 40 years ago. Most of us in this room have lived our entire lives without the benefit of that inspiration. Today, Congress is trying to cut over $300 million from NASA's budget. These cuts will cause NASA to cancel missions to Mars, cancel joint missions with the European Space Agency. In a letter to the Committee on Commerce, Science, and Transportation, it was said that these cuts will delay for decades any flagship missions to the outer planets and radically slow the pace of scientific discovery. Go ahead. It's a typical response that NASA's budget is huge due to the overwhelming technology. But this chart truly puts it in perspective. The chart shows $3.7 trillion 2013 U.S. budget. $17.7 billion is what NASA is asking for. It's even difficult to see on the chart. It's this part of just that box. It represents nearly just 4/10 of 1% of the entire budget. Now that you can see how bad this situation has become, let me tell you about an organization whose mission it is to fix some of these issues. Famous astrophysicist and astronomer Carl Sagan started this organization in 1990. Carl once said, "Somewhere something incredible is waiting to be known." Today we're more familiar with the current head of the society, Bill Nye the Science Guy. He was actually a former student of Dr. Sagan, and he is a great inspirational leader for the organization. But what do? They inspire the people of Earth. Through advocacy, they're trying to restore the $300 million shortfall. In a June 4th Planetary Society podcast, Bill Nye reports that the White House is very supportive of returning the $300 million to the budget. So it's working. Education is a key to inspiration. Planetary.org is a great website to learn about space and science. They even offer a free online astronomy course that's held in conjunction with California State University. Exploration is fundamental to their goals. The Planetary Society offers education grants to universities to find and track asteroids that have the possibility to impact our world. Before 1995, no planets existed outside of our solar system. Today, with the help of the Planetary Society, hundreds of worlds have been discovered. Many opponents would say to give the money to other organizations, to other programs. If you gave the entire budget to the Social Security and Medicare programs, that would account for just 1% increase. how much of a difference could that truly make? Now that you see the great work that the Planetary Society does, let me show you a world without and with this great organization. It's no doubt that the Hubble Space Telescope was a game changer in space exploration, but nothing beats going there. The top picture, lacking detail, is the best shot that we have of Pluto. Without going there, that's all we'll know. The second picture is of a moon of Saturn, Enceladus. It's an icy moon with a liquid water ocean. It is perhaps our best chance to find life outside of Earth. What about a world with this organization and even more funding? We could quickly get human space missions to Mars, to the moon, and even asteroids. These type of expenditures drives our economy by increasing the need for science and engineering. In conclusion, I hope it's easy to see why I support the Planetary Society and why you should too. Today, we've discussed the need to support our nation's space program. We've talked about the Planetary Society and the critical role that they play. And I've also painted a picture without and with this great organization. But they need your help. The easiest way is to become a member. And as students, we qualify for a $25 annual membership. Be a space advocate. If they need help convincing Washington, sign a petition or send a letter to Congress. Taking an astronomy class at this university is a great way to learn more about the topic. And I want to leave you with one last final photo. I'm going to have to point it out because this room's, the light's in, it's bad. This was taken by NASA's Cassini spacecraft. It's obviously a photograph of Saturn, but what you can barely see right here in Saturn's second outer ring is a pale blue dot. That's our world. That's Earth. Anything is possible with inspiration.